Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be watching part 4 of HELSREACH. This is the amazing animation, and you guys know the drill. Link below original video. I'm still coming off the, oh my god, this is so cool, high of watching episode 3. And I would like to say, oh my god, this is so cool, is still how I feel about this. And I think it is a very rational way to look at, oh my god, this is so cool, we're going to watch more, as my next action. Yes. It's a very dignified approach I will take. Yes, quite so. Yes, indubitably. Yes. I'm enjoying saying things in a fancy way too much today. I don't know why either. I do, though. I will say, though, I'm really looking forward to all the extra bits. Just seeing how things are going to be put together in the different animations. Love the style in general, but even more so, I love how it conveys all the unsaid, unspoken aspects. Not part of the dialogue, which is good and it gets the story across, but the human aspects that are conveyed through the animation. I love that aspect, and I'm looking forward to every second we get to see more of it. So without further ado, link below original. You've done that? Good! Let's get started. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. It's such an overwhelmingly cheesy quote, but they do live up to it. Or down. Oh? Stagger walk. That person's in pain. Or they're carrying something? Still looks like they're staggering. This is one of the what the hell? I have questions. Like, what the hell is that thing going on of its eye? It's an it. I'm not sure it's a person anymore. I mean, echidendrites are a thing. Huh. I'm more surprised I didn't walk into them. Is that guy from Mars? Just a random crazy guy. More surprised he didn't kill the guy. It's been known to happen. Granted, the one thing I'm thinking about was actually part of the Lunar Wolves back during Horus Heresy, before they was actually heretics. So maybe probably not the best example. And he carries the banner. Still find banners funny.
I am Grimaldus, Reclusiarch of the HELSREACH Crusade. I am Colonel Saren of the 101st Steel Legion, and overall commander of the Imperial Guard forces defending the Hive.
Look at all those red shirts. Even in black and white, you know it should be red.
Heard every few seconds from the helms of the knights standing closest to him. Saren knew full well they were speaking with each other over a shared Vox channel. He didn't like it. Not at all.
Oh?
Who are these others? I would meet every commander of this hive, if they are present. They are present, sir. Reclusiarch. Not, sir. As you wish, Reclusiarch. This is Syria Tyra,
you know
Adjutant Quintus to General Kurov. Commissar Falkov of my command staff. This is Major Mordecai Riken, Second Officer of the 101st and XO of the City Defense. Commander Corton Barasath of the Imperial 5082nd Naval Wing. A pleasure to serve with the Black Templars again. You have served with the Knights of Dawn before. I have personally, 9 years ago on Dathax, and the 5082
and he survived?
On no fewer than 4 separate occasions. 16 of our fighters are marked with the Heraldic Cross.
Just look how everyone is staring at the guy like
Marshal Tarrason of the Dathax Crusade. I am honored, Barasath. The most honorable Moderati Primus Valiant
They don't like that guy, do they?
Of the Legio Invigilata, crewman of the Blessed Engine Storm Herald. Moderati, you speak with the voice of your legion?
A full battle group.
I am the voice of Princeps Majoris Zaha Mancion.
Wait,
And
Princeps?
the rest of Invigilata is committed to other engagements.
Fortune favors us that you still remain.
Nice. But the knight isn't there.
We have much to discuss.
Indeed we do. This way, if you please.
Still like that little effect where every... God, is that a giant... Oh no, it's just a servo skull. I thought it was just a giant skull in the middle of the room. God, that'd be disturbing. To quote Magnus, oh god, the Imperials are so freaking grim.
A city.
Or morbid.
I am in command of a city.
God, he does
Preparations have been underway for
Love that
months,
detail.
but estimates pitch the great enemy arriving in system within a handful of days.
Really? The orcs are the great enemy?
The hours pass in a blur of statistical outlays, charts, hololithic projections, and graphs. The food supplies for the entire city. Ration projections, sustainable food ration planning, unsustainable food ration planning, with appended lists of estimated sacrificial casualties. Estimates of disease once the city is shelled and civilian casualties are too
And just
heavy
notice
to
how
be
he's
dealt with
leaning on his side,
efficiently.
so freaking bored.
Types of disease, symptoms, severity,
Is that guy
risk of
naked in the chair?
contagion, compatibility with the Orc genus, Imperial Guard numbers, throne what numbers, regiments, their officers, their live fire
pressing
training
guns?
accuracy records,
Huh.
their citations, their shames, their moments of greatest glory and ignominy in a host of distant worlds. The Guard figures alone take 2 days to file through. And this, they say, is merely the overview. Coastal defenses, walls and turrets and anti-air towers, and trade requirements
prices
and
water.
union complaints and petitions arguing over docking rights and warehouses appropriated as barracks for soldiers and complaints from merchants and dock officers and... And I endure this for 9 days.
He's looking forward to the fight.
9 days.
Apparently not, because it's already there.
What is that? Throne of the God Emperor.
It's more than they expected, isn't it? Yeah. What is that a person? Ah, that is morbid as hell. And it's not dead. Astropath?
People of Hive HELSREACH, do not be alarmed. The enemy fleet has translated in system. The might of Battle Fleet Armageddon and the greatest Astartes fleet in Imperial history stands between our world and the foe's
Really? You sure it counts as the
forces.
greatest? Because, pretty sure they found a
Maintain
few
your
others.
daily rites of faith. Trust in the God Emperor of mankind. That is all.
Also, that little neck fold there, that's... I thought it was going to pierce him when I first thought...
Hail the Black Templar flagship Eternal Crusader immediately.
My lord, I am coordinated.
Do it! Now!
Yes, my lord. A moment, please.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to countermand him anyway.
The Eternal Crusader is making ready to engage the enemy fleet. I can send a message, but their two-way communications are in lockdown without the proper command codes.
And he
Do
should
you
probably be doing
have
his
the
job.
codes, my lord?
They didn't give it to him.
I am being a fool. My fury is blinding me to my sworn duty. I have the codes.
Well, you are a Black Templar.
But this is not an emergency. Simply send the following message to their incoming logs with no need for a reply. Fight well, brothers.
Sent, lord.
He wanted to be in the orbital fight, didn't he?
My thanks. Forgive me a moment's cola. We have a war to plan.
And again, that's
Until
actually a
their
very
dying
humanizing
nights,
moment.
the warriors of the HELSREACH crusade bore their lamentations and rage with all the dignity that could be expected of them. But it was no easy feat. No easy feat to be consigned to a city of several million frightened souls, while above the stained clouds, hundreds upon hundreds of their battle brothers were carving their glory from the steel and flesh of an ancient and hated foe. The Black Templars across the city looked skyward, as if their helms' red eye lenses could pierce the wretched
I have to
clouds
ask,
and see.
can they hook up and see? I mean, if they have telemetry hookup, they might.
Give
Probably
the
not.
order to Imperial forces throughout HELSREACH. Martial law is in immediate effect.
Wait, are they not
Seal the city.
usually under martial law? I'm actually more surprised about that. Okay, so there's a few things I want to say, but first off, there's places on a planet called Armageddon that are not already under martial law. The more you know. I was not expecting that. I thought it would be like literally always under martial law because martial law is the only law. It seems like it would be a thing in the Empire. Imperium. Yeah. Just throwing it out there. Also, I think I might have misread exactly what Grimaldus' motivation was. I think it's more that he wanted the glory of fighting in orbit and then being consigned to the planet. It was less the useless death and more useless death on top of less glory from fighting in orbit. Because there he could boarding actions, actually fight head to head where the most orcs are. And he might think that it'll be days before he gets anything and no one will know it, so he can't actually spread his glory. And then he'll die and no one will know it. At least that's where I think I'm going on him. I'm not entirely sure that's accurate because it's me. But either way, though, I like how he has that moment of reflection when he scares the bejesus out of someone, reflects back on Helbrick softening his face, and then you just get to see him pulling himself back, knowing he's acting the fool and doing his duty instead of demanding answers, which, he wouldn't get because by giving him answers, the people giving them would not be doing their duty of not dying. It's kind of a thing. I love just the little details, though. Like just how, when they talk about how bored he is, they just show him slumped in the chair, propping his face up on his hands. Like, all this power armor, and he's probably in there. It's just, the chair is much too small for him, so he's dwarfing it. That's a nice little detail. The fact that the commander, when they were walking with him, had to hop around, and you could see he was moving more by how fast his head was going up and down with each step as compared to the Space Marines, and that they were slowing down their pace. Just the little guy with the mechadendrite eye, and sorry, that was disturbing in many ways. Yeah. There were so many things about this that I think are so very cool. And every single bit of it is just an illustration of just how the characters feel through the visual representations. It's so damn cool. And again, I know I mentioned it before and I'll mention it many times, the black and white nature that's always shifting gives more of a sense of motion. So whenever you saw someone's mouth, even if they didn't actually edit in lip flaps, you almost thought they were whenever you were looking at them speaking. It was a really nice effect. And then when they actually did it was cool, but I really love this series. I can't wait for the actual fighting to get started. It's going to be awesome. So all the same, you guys know the deal. Link below, original video. You've already hit it up? Good! I'll see you in the next one. Adios.